Hello, my name is Victor Novoa. I'm an Herbalife International President's team member. And today we're having the basic training, which is called the Quick Start. Okay?
Yes.
So before that, let me introduce myself. I joined Herbalife as an independent distributor 20 years ago. And I look like this.
Whoa.
Okay? So I lost 65 pounds. And I got rid of all the digestive problem that I had, colitis, gastritis. So it was an incredible experience about the product. And also, when I joined the company, I had no job for a year. I actually used to be a businessman. I had a factory. And this factory with 200 employees gave me a pretty nice life. A nice car, nice house with swimming pool, and all the things that money can buy. But there was an economic crisis in my country, so I had to sell, the company in order to pay all the money that I owe. So I did that, and I had to start it from zero. So I wanted to get another business, but I didn't have the money, the capital to do it, and the bank wouldn't loan me any money to start a business again. So I had to look for a job. So I have a career. I'm an industrial engineer. And also, I have experience in working in some other countries. So I thought that I could have a very good job with very good income, So when I knocked some doors, I realized that it wasn't that easy. And also the pay was very low. They offer me, like a manager or a supervisor, a place, but the money wasn't good. So I didn't go through that path because I knew that as an employee, I would have a salary, and then it would go like 1 year after, or 5 years, or 10 years after, and I would be the same economic level. Okay, I wouldn't grow. So I was looking for something, and when I watched an ad on the newspaper, I saw an ad that said, international company expanding, make up to $5,000 a month. And I said, well, that's better than the income they were giving me as an employee. So I went to see what was it all about. And I got into the HON meeting, which is an Herbalife opportunity meeting, like the one you had before you come here to this training. So where you saw the products, the testimonials, the company, and also the business market, the marketing plan. And when I went there, I realized it was a business, that I could make any money I wanted to if I work hard and I follow instructions. So I decided to go into the company. First month, they told me that in order to be successful in the company, I actually had to do only 3 things. So one of them was use the product in order for me to have results and have confidence in the product. Number 2, go to the trainings, as many trainings as you can go, so you can learn how to grow in the company, how to do things, which you are here because of that, in order to get trained to make some money and have results with the product. And number 3, to follow instruction, to be humble, because this is new for everyone. So there is a pathway to go. I mean, you don't need to think what to do because it's already done. So you just have to learn how to do it. And that's why you are here today, okay? In order for you to learn how to do things. And so that's what I did. I started to take the product. I started to have results. Then I followed the instructions, same instructions that you're going to learn today, how to do it. And I made the first month $500 extra $1,000. $500. Then next month, $1,000. By the third month, I was making $2,000. So it was incredible because from now, one year later, I made up to almost $10,000. And 5 years later, I was over $10,000 a month, way over. So I never had to think about money again, So that's what I'm here now to teach you how to do this, okay? So welcome to the Quick Start. And it's going to take us a few minutes. So we're going to talk about 2 things. One, about the product, okay, how to get results with the product, and how to talk about the product. And number 2, we're going to talk about the marketing plan, how you can work in the company do this activity in order to get all the incomes that Herbalife offers us. Okay, so are we ready?
Yes.
Okay, so let's start with the product. Okay, I'm gonna let you know what made the company so famous. There is a concept called cellular nutrition. Cellular nutrition is a concept because there was a doctor who won the Nobel Prize of Medicine because he discovered that our body, like a machine, needs things in order to work well, And he discovered actually that our body was made to last 120 years. Okay, that's around that. But because we give him some food or we don't give him some food to our body, the body breaks down, So he realizes that our body needed 114 nutrients in perfect balance every day. So they made a lot of studies, and they find out that obviously these 114 nutrients were in Mother Nature, vegetables, fruits, herbs, and all that. So these 114 nutrients, in order for a human being to have them every day, we would have to eat 8 plates, okay, of fruits, of vegetables, of more than 60 species. So it was too much, isn't it? So that's why all these studies, Herbalife, all this knowledge, put it into technology in order to get all these plates of food, of healthy food, put it into a nutritional product in tablets and powders, okay, for shakes. So these 140 nutrients that your body needs are in this cellular nutrition program. This is the basic one, which gives you all what your body needs every day, okay? So it's called the shake or Formula 1. It's called multivitamins or Formula 2, and it's called cell activator, okay, or Formula 3. Now, this basic program needs actually, in order to work for 3 things, okay, and we call it a golden rule, okay? This golden rule is how you have to take the program in order to have results. If you do this, you have the results. If you don't do this exactly the way it is, you won't have the results. So this program is to lose weight, to maintain weight, and to gain weight. Okay? To lose weight, we have tablets. Okay? We have a shake. Okay? And also we have the meals that we eat every day at home. Okay? Or restaurants, whatever. Now, in order to lose weight, you have to have the tablets, okay, 3 times a day. Okay? Now, the shake, you must have it twice a day, and you get 1 meal a day, regular meal, okay? And that's gonna make you lose weight. Okay? Now, in order to maintain weight, and because you have all those nutrients, it's gonna help you to have more energy and to prevent some illness, because I'm not talking about that the products cure anything. I'm just talking about that your body is gonna work better if you have all the nutrients you need. So, in order to maintain your weight and have more energy and to prevent some illness, you have to have the tablets 3 times a day, you shake once a day, and 2 meals a day. And to gain weight, this is not like in fat, it's like muscle weight, okay? So nice figure. How do you do this? With the tablets 3 days, 3 times a day, the shake 3 times a day, and the meal 3 times a day, okay? And that's how you're gonna gain weight, okay? Now, for us to know how food works when we eat, let's say this is our intestine, okay? Inside the intestine, we have this, how you call it?
Villi.
Villi,
Yes.
okay? This villi, when food comes through here, okay, they absorb the nutrients. But during our lives, we have some excess and deficiency about good food, fruits and vegetables, and excess of, fat or salt or other things that may get you in bad condition. So all those things start to put in here and break all this. So when you absorb the nutrients, you cannot absorb them. Okay? So have you heard about metabolism?
Yes.
Okay. When you get like this during the years, you get a slow metabolism because you don't absorb nutrients. You may absorb, sugar and stuff like that, no? But you will not absorb all nutrients. So your metabolism is gonna go slow. So that's why when you get have you heard people that say, I'm over 30 years old and it's pretty hard to lose weight?
Yes.
Okay, it's because of this. Okay, so there are two things that our program is gonna do for us. Okay, one of them is gonna get rid of all these things that we have here. Okay, so you're gonna clean up all these vessels.
Villi. Yes.
Villi of your intestine, and it's gonna give you the 140 nutrients that you need. So those are the two things that it's gonna do for you. Okay, so this is how it works. Now, I don't know at this point if you have any questions. Actually, this meal, for example, it's a regular meal. Okay, it's just the way the way you eat every day. So you don't have to worry about it. You just have to worry about the other two meals that could be breakfast and dinner. Okay, those are the shakes. Instead of those meals, you get the shakes. Okay, and the tablet 3 days a day. It's better if you take your tablets like 10 or 15 minutes before meals and before the shake, so it can absorb better. So this is how it works. Now, I'm gonna ask you all to take out your catalog. Okay, so it's very important for you to write down in your product catalog 2 or 3 benefits of every product. Okay, because when we talk about product, we talk about benefits. Okay, it's not important what it's made of. Okay, it's on the label, so don't worry about it. Okay, you don't have to be a nutritionist to do this because the products are made for them to work. Okay, so don't have to worry about that. Just make sure that you write down in every until you know them by memory, by heart. Okay, so for example, this is as you can see here, your basic program. Okay, cellular nutrition basic program. So this is it, the one we just saw. Okay, so what it work for? It works for losing weight, maintain weight, and gain weight. So when you talk to people, you talk about that. Okay, with this program, you can lose weight, you can maintain your weight, or you can gain weight. Okay, and once they want it, well, you explain how to take it, not before. Okay, it's after, so you don't worry about that at that point. Okay, now you have a lot of other products. Okay, like this tea. Okay, this tea herbal concentrate. Okay, this is to burn fat and gives you energy. Okay, so you see just 2 basic purpose of the product. Okay, that's what we have to know. Only 2 or 3. Okay, and when we talk to people, don't get into many things. Just do it what it works for. Okay, so burns fat and gives you energy. This other product. So are you writing down? Okay, so this is total control. This nutrient is great for people who eat for anxiety. Also burns fat, but for anxiety, okay, people, they don't even are hungry, but they just eat, because they are so happy or they are so sad that they just eat. Okay, they will help them very much. Okay, now this one is a snack defense. You can take it before you go to bed, and it's gonna make you burn fat during the night when you are asleep, so you're gonna lose more weight. For example, with this program, you can lose up to 4 kilograms a month. Now, if you add some other burn fat products, okay, you will burn more fat. Okay, it's gonna help you to lose more weight. Okay, that's how we accelerate the process. Now, this is mineral complex. This is great for cellulitis and for those who retain water in their body, and you can lose up to 1 size, because sometimes not your weight is your size. So It's great for it. I don't know if you know people who might want one of these products.
Yeah.
It's great, isn't it? Now, we have other product like this protein, this natural protein. You can add it to the shake, and it's great for those who have this needs to build a little bit of more of muscle, like they are like floppy, yeah, floppy. Okay, so you use this. Now, this is another protein that it's great for diabetic people. Okay, so they can take it between meals, so they will get the glucose. Okay, established all that. So it's great. We also have this another protein mix. Okay, it's a drink. You can have it like instead of sodas. Okay, so it's great for my family drinks it instead of any sodas during dinner. Okay, it's a great supplement too. So we have a lot of snacks. These snacks are great to have them between meals because they don't have fat, they don't have sugar, and they will help you with your metabolism. Okay, so if you are like trying to lose weight or gain weight or maintain weight, these are the best snacks to keep this going. Okay, so you may think, oh, why don't I get some cucumber or something, something different, no? Between meals. You'll be better if you take something with protein, okay? Because your metabolism is gonna do better, okay? So we have like this cold coffee. It's great, you can have it at the middle of the day. So these are some bites, some. This is I love this one because they have like chile, okay, and lime, and this is great. It's like soy nuts, okay, great snack. This is a fiber. This fiber is great for those who suffer of constipation. Okay, wonderful product. I don't know if you know people who has gastritis, colitis, or a digestive problem, laryngitis.
Yeah.
Okay, these are made of aloe vera, so these are great. Okay, I'm in love with these products because of the problem that I had. Okay, I solved them with this. Great. And we can go on, okay? So you can write down like 2 or 3 benefits of each. So before I move on, you make sure that talk to your sponsor or in your business binder, you'll have the answers of 2 or 3 benefits of each product, okay? So do with all the product that we have here, okay? Write it down. So when you talk to people, you don't have to know them by memory, so you just read it. Okay, it's pretty easy to talk to people when you have it all written down. Okay, so this product is great, a probiotic. For people who have some problems of the stomach. Okay, like very delicate. With anything they eat, they might have some diarrhea or stuff like that. Okay, with this solves all your problems. And we have a lot of products for your heart. Tree Shield. This is great for people who suffer or want to prevent hypertension. It's great. Herbalife line for high cholesterol and triglycerides. This night works. You take it before you go to bed to prevent heart attacks. It's great. We have this garlic. This garlic clove is made out of garlic, but you won't have this smell. Okay, and this is like a natural antibiotic. It's wonderful. Okay, so take it like that. And also when you have like this problem with bags or animals in your stomach, I don't know how you call it. Okay, so you would get rid of that. This parasites. Okay, all right, animals. All right, so joint support. This is great for your joints. Okay, your knees, your elbows, your wrists, incredible. Rose guard. This is good for your liver. Okay, your liver has to be in pretty good shape. Because of the things we eat and drink. Dong Quai, this is especially for women, okay, for all these hormonal problems, menopause, okay, so this is great for women. Extra Cal for women too, some problems with arthritis, okay, and also for anything that has to be with bones, okay, so we have this incredible programs and products for sports, okay, for anyone who likes to do sports. You just have to know which one is for each sport, okay. If you practice any sport, you have to begin with a Formula 1, Okay, this is before you go into any training. Okay. Oh, we also have prepare. Okay, prepare. It's actually to prepare you to do the work. Okay, so you can take those two. Strength is before. Okay, after you train. Okay, those 30 minutes after we train, your body needs a lot of nutrients because it needs to. You know, some people who go and do sports and next day they look like robots. You know,
Yes,
yeah, okay. This is great for them. Okay, so next day we feel better. We also have this repair. Oh, this one, repair. Every night before you go to bed, if you are into 5 days training, this is great because it's going to repair all the problems you may have, okay, about this high training you have. So, and we also have this CR7, okay. This is for hydrating and energy, because before, during, and after you are in training, any sport, okay. So, we have some snacks. These are great. Sometimes I take it before I play soccer and after, okay. It's like a small shake, but no like a cookie. It's great. So, we also have some drinks. These are lift off. You know, people who, you know, after dinner or after lunch, they'll get like lazy, you know, like I need to sleep a little bit. Okay, this lift off will help you out. Okay, no problem. H3O is a drink, a natural drink, which hydrates faster than any other drink. Okay, any other brand, you can name it. So this is, you'll feel it. Okay, remember, if we are not hydrated, okay, you don't lose weight. As simple as that. And your exercise, your muscles, and all the tissues that you have in your body, they will not work if you are not hydrated. Okay, so water, to be hydrated, is basic in the training or in daily basis. So this Brazilian tea is great. You know, people this that forget things a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, this keeps you focused. Like when you are a student and you go to have some test. Okay, this is great. Okay, also for people who are, you know, in the morning they are very happy and then they are depressed at night and they are angry. You know, there is ups and downs emotionally.
Yeah.
Okay, this will establish all that. Okay, we also have this green tea, pomegranate. Yeah, this is great. It's also, you know, the green tea is great because it has a lot of antioxidants. So it will keep you also with energy, but it will keep your defense high. So if you have, you know, some virus around, things like that, it will help you a lot. Okay. Now, here we have all the skin products. Okay. These are very easy to use because it's used like the nutritional program, basic program, cellular program. Actually, you see that I call this Formula 1, Formula 2, and Formula 3. Okay, this has numbers too. Okay, number 1, 2, and 3. So you will apply exactly the same. Okay, you have the cleaning, which is skin 1. Okay, the toner, which is skin 2. Okay, and then the serum, which is number 3. Okay, those are the steps to prevent wrinkles, you know, and to help your face. For example, for men, it's with number 1, we shave. Okay, number 2, it's aftershave. It's great products, so you use them all. So if you have greasy skin, you use one, or if you have normal or dry skin, you use the other one. Okay, and the other product that we have is for you if you have stains, okay, or if you have like you know, a few more wrinkles, or if you have acne. Okay, there are other products that you could put into the basic one. Okay, to make your own personal program. Okay, you personalize your program. Okay, that's why we have it in 3. Okay, this is the basic. Okay, the advanced and the ultimate. That's how you call it. Okay, the ultimate. So you want to go faster. You know what I mean? I would say that this is up to the 20 years old. After 20 years old, I would go for it. Once you are 35 or more, you go for this. Okay, so you keep your skin great. Okay, so we also have collagen. Okay, this is great. You know, people who are very nice in the face, but it starts to, you know, to look at here like I don't know how you call it, but the skin loose, okay, stuff like that. Yeah. Okay, this is great for it. Okay, and nails and hair, wonderful. Okay, with this product, it's very important for you to know that you have to take it 90 days at least. Okay, because you know the nail takes a while. Okay, hair takes a while, so it takes a while to see results, but it works clinically. They are all proven. Okay, so this is a special one for acne problem, like for teenagers. This is great. Okay, and it's already it's made for it. Okay, so we also have a lot of products made of aloe vera. Okay, like shampoo, conditioner. Okay, it's gonna help you not to lose so many hair, and also if you put some, how you call it, ink or something, color in your color.
Oh, hair dye.
Yeah, so you will see that it's gonna last more. Okay, and also we have these soaps. Okay, incredible, because you know aloe vera, all the benefits they have. No, they hydrate. They also are great for inflammation. We have a gel. Okay, to put in your skin for scars, for example, or burns, small burns, or maybe an insect that sting you. Okay, you can use it, and great. Okay, for all that. We have a hand and body lotion. Wonderful. You have to try them. Well, this is all what we have about products. Remember to write 2 or 3 benefits of each product. So when you talk to people, you just talk about benefits. Okay. There is something very important about the products. Okay. Besides that, one of them is the products are everybody can take the product. Okay. Children, pregnant woman, or older. Okay. Any people can do that. So this is the business binder. In the business binder, when you get the IBP, International Business Pack, or the membership, you certainly receive this, which is something that we put in here. Okay, it's not company. It's what we do here. So here are all the information that I just talked to you. Okay, so how the product works, the benefits. Okay. And also, we have these programs which are great. This is our nutrition programs. And this program is going to help you because, for example, it says, what can I take if I have I'm an athlete or I have insomnia? Okay, so these are the products, okay, who makes a specific program for you. Okay, and they are in order of importance. So in case you find someone who doesn't have the money to pay for the full program, you just cut loose from bottom to top. Okay, you take this one and they adjust to the budget, okay, and they buy those. Okay, they are in order of importance. So this is great because remember, we all take the basic, but to personalize our program, you just add the products that you need to fix the other things that are bad in your body. Okay, so you put it here in your business binder. Okay, you all have your business binder today because when you sign up, they told you to come to this quick start training with your binder, right?
Yes.
Okay, so you have all this here, and also you for sure you have in your binder these pictures, testimonials of the company. Okay, because you're going to learn how to do a business presentation with it. And also you will have here a lot of testimonials of product testimonials, and business testimonials from people who are doing the business, okay, and are making money, okay? All right, so this is what our, also it's got the price list, okay? That's everything. Now, these are quite all some of the products that I take every day. So you can take all products, okay? Because I've been 20 years taking the products, and I can tell you that I haven't get sick one single day in 20 years, okay? So I have an 18 months son. Well, I have 5 sons, but this is the last one, 18 months. Let's say, because he loves that. He loves this to, to move these, to hear the sound. Let's say that my son sometimes takes a lot of tablets. This is food, okay? So let's say he takes all products, okay? Takes them all products. What do you think that can happen to him if he takes all of them?
He gets all the nutrients.
Exactly. This is food. Nothing happens. Okay?
Right.
So it's not, you don't have to be
Dangerous.
afraid about it. Okay? If this would be medicine and nobody could have them, or some people cannot have them, remember, we couldn't be able to sell them. Okay? We would have, a doctor degree or something, but no. Okay? Anybody can do Herbalife. So anybody can take the product, anybody can talk about the products and recommend the products. Okay? All right. So I'm gonna tell you a little bit more about the products, some other things that are very important to know. Okay. One of them is about the changes in your diet. Okay. Until now, you've been having your meals, okay, and you've never had Herbalife. Okay. It's like, I love watermelon, but I don't have it every day because it's a season fruit. So when I get watermelon, most of the time, the first day, because I haven't taken for many months, my stomach feels, a little bit weird. Okay, so I have to go to the bathroom. But there is a lot of watermelon, so that is for several other days. So the next day I take watermelon, my body has adapted to the watermelon, so I don't feel anything. Okay, so I just enjoy it. But sometimes the first time I can feel that. So those are called diet changes. Okay, diet changes. So these changes that you may experience in your body, okay, can be a little bit of diarrhea. Okay, when you start taking the products. Some people, not everyone, because I don't know how they are inside, so some of them, they can, I don't know how you call it, like constipated. Okay, when they start taking the product,
Yes.
but that's because they don't get any water. Okay, so remember how our intestine is. So we are fixing the intestine and all that, so we need water too. Okay, and there are some other things that people may feel. Okay, so don't worry about it. When somebody tells you about they feel something, you just tell them, no problem, congratulations, it's working for you. Take more water and don't stop taking the product. Okay, because if they say, hey, I'm gonna rest the product, and they start 3 days later, they are gonna experience this again because they are in a how you call it, like the purine process.
Oh, cleansing.
Cleansing, yeah, they're cleansing, okay? But not many people, okay? So just remember 2 things if this happens to you or any of your customers, okay? To take more water, okay? And no stop the product, okay? The program, not stop. Keep doing it. It's gonna take like 1 day or 2 or 3 days, okay? Remember I show you my picture.
Yes.
I lost 65 pounds. Okay. I have experienced a lot of things for 3 weeks. One day I had like headaches because when you start with the program, you go to the bathroom more often. Okay. So if you don't take the water, you dehydrate. So you feel headache, but it's not the product. It's because you don't have water in your body. So you just take 2 glasses of water and you recover. Okay. It has nothing to do with the product. Okay. Now, some people are in good shape, so they just feel great. Okay, so don't worry about it. Now, another thing about the product is the label law. Okay, I think I read it. Label law. Okay, all products have a label, right?
Yes.
Okay, by law. Okay, it has to say here if anyone can take it. Okay, if, for example, if you couldn't have, a diabetic wouldn't have this, it would say here by law. So if anybody asks you about if they can take the product, you just show them the label. Okay, so you'll have a fact that they can use that. Okay, also there is another law which is called megadoses, or how you say it?
Overdose?
Overdose. Overdose. Okay, so some people say, hey, what happened if I take more? So, because this is natural, okay, if you take more, okay, your body won't keep it. You just throw it in the bathroom.
Too much.
Exactly. So you're gonna just lose product, lose money. Okay, so if you take more, nothing else. Okay, you absorb what you need. It's like if you had 3 apples today, you certainly will not absorb the nutrients of the 3 apples. You will go and throw some apples. Okay, so don't worry about it. Okay, that's why I told you about my son. He may have a lot of those, but he's gonna have maybe a small diarrhea for eating too much. Okay, but not because he got sick over the product. Okay, all right. So this is also important, and this is I think this is pretty much what you have to know about the product. Okay, it's pretty simple. Okay, remember that behind all these products are years of science. Okay, Nobel Prizes. There are scientists. And most important, over 80 million people every day having the product with results. Okay, so you start taking the products, use the product, because your result, your testimonial is the most important. It's the one that's going to give you confidence and security when you talk about the products. Okay, and people will notice and will ask you about what you are taking. And it's going to be pretty easy to recommend the products for you to start making money. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the business. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay. So to talk about the business, we have to talk about objections. If I write something wrong, you let me know. Remember that?
Sure.
Okay. So how this part that I'm going to share with you, I could say is the most important of the basic training. Let me tell you, 90% of people who joins Herbalife leaves Herbalife in the first 30 days because they don't know this, or they don't make conscious about this. Okay, so this is very important. Okay, now how do we build the business, okay, of Herbalife? We do it by objections. That's how it works. I mean, you have to know it from day one. Okay, objections about what? Obviously, about the product and about the business. Okay? Because that's what we do. We only do 2 things in Herbalife. We sell products. Okay? We talk about the products. And we talk about the business because we want members in our organization. Okay? We want to recruit people. So we talk about the business and we talk about the product. Okay? Human beings, okay, this is how we work. Our mind works like this. 90% of our thoughts, okay, of our decisions in life are made out of opinions, okay? And only 10% are made out of facts, okay? So,
Change the pen.
the color?
Yeah, the
color
color
is
to be
not right,
faint.
okay?
Just faint, yeah. Not very strong.
Okay, which is,
I
okay,
think it's
maybe?
Oh, that's better.
Yeah, better?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's better. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And the
opinions,
10%.
90% opinions.
Yeah. Yeah, and then
Okay? And 10% facts. That's how human beings think. So, we cannot do anything about it. Okay? Because that's the way we are. Okay? So, every time we talk to people, every time they're going to have opinions about the product. And let me tell you a story that happened to me. When I got my IBP, okay, and then in between I got the IBP, they told me to read, okay, what is in here, to start taking the product and come back, you know, to the system to take this training and not to talk to anyone because you are not ready to talk. Okay, you won't know what to tell. But I went to my mom's home, and I have 4 sisters, and they all needed the product. So I thought, I have to tell them. You know, I wasn't trained. Okay, I had 2 days on the product. Okay, so I was going like 2 days later to this training, and they told me not to talk to but I was, very anxious to make money, and I had 4 sisters, and I had them in my mom's kitchen, my 4 sisters. So what I did was, I will tell them. So I remember when I read that I could show the products that I'm taking, and people would ask me. So I thought I was very smart at that time. So I had this small box with some tablets, and I passed by the kitchen with my sisters, and I opened it, and it says Herbalife, the label, and I took, and one of my sisters saw it and said, "Hey, what are you taking?" And I thought, my first victim, my first customer, and I said, Herbalife, and I was very excited to tell them that I was going to lose weight with it, and all that I came in my mind at that point. And she said, "Hey, what Herbalife? Don't do that. I almost lose my kidney because I had those products in the United States like 5 years ago, and I almost died. Stop taking that." And I was very scared for the opinion of my sister, and I didn't know what to say. So I just shut up, and went to the living room, okay? And I was thinking, oh my God, what am I into? I won't be able to make the money they offer me. This is bad. I was feeling bad about it. So I think, okay, who can I ask about the product if they are really bad? So my father is a doctor, and he was there. So I went to my dad and told my dad, "Hey, my sister told me that the products were going to kill me, literally. So what do you think, Dad? Because you're a doctor, and he was the doctor number 1 in Mexico at that time. One time, he also wrote books about medicine and nutrition for kids, and they won prize. He won prizes and all that about those books. So I knew I was going with the best, and also my dad. So will tell me exactly if it works or not. So he told me to bring the bottles to him. But it's Herbalife, I said. That doesn't say anything. I need to see the label. What's a label? A fact. Okay, so he took the products, and let me tell you, those were the 5 minutes longest in my life, waiting for my dad to tell me if I could take the products, if I wasn't going to die. Remember that in the HOM, when they showed me the company, they told me about a lot of facts about the company. They had already 20 years, the company at that time, and millions of people taking the products, and in many countries, over 40 countries. So all these FDA's proof product. At that point, my sister's opinion was strongest, the strongest. Okay, so my dad read all this, and after that, my dad started taking all products and recommending to his friends. Okay, so that because facts. Okay, so I didn't know that because I didn't take the training yet, so I didn't know what to answer. So remember, everybody's gonna have opinions about the product and about the business. Okay, so at that point, because I didn't know what to answer, I lost my sisters. Okay, because everybody heard that and say it doesn't work. So because I wasn't trained, so I didn't know what to answer. Okay, so remember, from all opinions and facts, okay, that's why we have another law, which we call number.
Law of numbers.
Yeah. Which means that if I talk to 10 people, only 1 is going to get into the product or into the business. It depends if I present the product or present the business. Okay? So instead of convincing anyone, you just have to do a presentation to 10 people. So you can at least have 1. Okay? That's how it works. It's not about convincing anyone. It's about presenting the menus, okay, and wait. And if nothing happens, move to the next people, on the next person, okay? So this is how it works. Now, from every 10 people, obviously 9 is going to say no. So remember, we don't like to hear no's, okay? And that's what hurts people at the beginning, okay? To go to your home and be very excited, and maybe your partner or your daughter or your mom or whatever is in the house will tell you a lot of opinions about it and very negative things, okay? So don't worry about it, okay? You just move into that number law, okay, of talking to 10 people. And now, there is an answer for all opinions you may have. You may have a lot of negative opinions about the product and the business. So please memorize this. And to anyone who asks you about any objection, opinion, or whatever, you just answer this. I don't know, okay, about that, okay? And then you go, what I know, okay? And then you talk about facts. So, same scenario with my sisters, My sister would, I almost die, about the products. And I also, she said, I lost my kidney and stuff like that, no? So it was an opinion because, there was no scarf, nothing happened, but okay. The thing is that I should answer that. I don't know about that. Okay, what I know is these products, because this is a fact, okay? It's been 20 years in the market. They are made in USA. They send it to Canada. They send it to many other countries, Germany, France, which they have this, how you say, the FDA?
Yes.
FDA in the States, but in the other areas like salubrity or okay, it's like the FDA, but other countries. So a lot of scientists are already looking to the product and say they are good to go. Okay, approved, exactly. So I would give them those and all the testimonials that I have. I also have a couple days. I felt different. I can tell you that I lost weight, but I felt different, because I was going to the bathroom like every hour. So I was feeling like I'm losing, but I should tell all those things. And once you tell that, okay, you may get a no, but the opinion is not going to spread out. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay, and you don't get in conflict with the people. Okay, you just say, well, I don't know about your kidney. I don't know about that. What I know is this, and show them testimonials and talk about yourself if you already have, your product taken and all that, and that's all you do. Okay, it's the same for the business. Now, let me tell you how the story ended. Okay, 4 months later, because I didn't live close to my sisters, I saw them months later, in the same, chat, in my mom's home. That sister told to everyone, hey, how are you doing? You are looking skinny. What do you do? Herbalife, remember a few months ago and all that stuff? Oh, yeah, I took them, but the truth is I didn't take it too long, 3 days. And so it was an opinion, but it was funny because she told me it was the worst thing. But it was affecting me at that point that I wouldn't be healthier. If I would stop at that time, 2 things would happen. I may be dead because of the obesity that I was suffering. And I also had maybe not the money that I have now. You know what I mean? So be careful about opinions, okay, and objections. Don't let anyone to steal your dreams, because it's proven that the products work. So many years, and it's proven that the business work. Okay, so many people, okay, enjoy of this lifestyle. So don't worry about it. You just do your job. Okay, learn how we manage all this. So this is a part of the story, but let me tell you something else. My dad, he's a doctor, so he knew the product was okay, but he thought and let me know that, what about the business? Are you in sales? Because you went into a career, industrial engineer, you have these big companies. I don't visualize you selling products to women. you know? So my dad knew facts about product because he was a doctor, okay? But didn't know anything about business because he was an academic, okay? He was an employee, actually, okay? He was a hospital director, but he was an employee. So he didn't know anything about business, and he didn't know that how I would go into these selling products. So that time went on, and when I started, you know, my dad used to ask me, hey, how are the sellings going? Are you doing something else? Are you planning to do something else? That's what he asked me several times the first month. After a year, when I changed my lifestyle, he forgot about that and started telling me, hey, how is the business going? You know what I mean? So my facts changed his opinion. And obviously, those are the things that you have to work on it, okay? At the beginning, they will not trust about the products because they don't see results in yourself, okay? But those results will come pretty quick, okay? And the business, it's up to you that you make money fast, okay? When I started to make money the first month, 500, it was a lot of money. At that time, I'm telling you about 20 years ago, okay? So $500 was a lot of money in my country, okay? So people noticed that, and they wanted to do this part-time, okay, in order to get some extra, because everybody needs an extra, isn't it? Okay, so I know you come here for an extra, okay, or maybe you want to go into the full-time, I don't know, but you can do this, okay, part-time, in your free time, and anytime, okay? So, did you like my story?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes,
this is my testimony, okay,
Perfect.
about how I lived this, the first ones, okay? All right, now we are going into the marketing plan, okay? We're gonna learn how to make the money, starting today,
Yay.
okay? Exactly, step by step, okay? So, first thing we have to know is when we get our IBP, the membership that we have here, we call it IBP, International Business Pack. Today, we are in 98 countries. So with this IBP, with this membership, you can do that business in the 98 countries. So you don't have like to get another membership if you move to another country or you want to make business in another country. With the same membership, you can do it. Okay? That's an extra. That's how I get people from 7 countries so far, because with the same membership. Okay? So I don't have to buy another one. Okay? So there are 4 incomes that Herbalife will give you. The first one, it's a 25% up to the 50% in the direct selling. Okay? Direct selling. If you do free time or part time, most people make from 500 a month to 2,000 a month part time. Okay? Now, how do we do that direct selling? When you start, you start, everybody starts at 25%, okay? And we move up to that 50%, okay? I will let you know as we do the training how to get there. But the important thing is to know how we do direct selling. Okay, remember that I told you that we must learn how to do this business, because there is no business like this. I mean, there are instructions to follow. Okay, the first thing you have to do in order to direct selling, to selling the products, is through your testimonial. Okay, that's the most important, that you learn to have a result and share it with all the people you know. So the first thing we do is we write down like 300 names of the family and the friends you have with their phone numbers, and we're gonna let them know what you do. In your business binder, you have a script which we use in order to communicate to the people we know, to this 300 list of people that you're gonna do with, what we do, okay, what you do, so they know. You don't have to sell it with this script, because this script is not I don't know if you read it already, but this is not made for you to sell. It's for those who want to know more about the product, okay? They will ask you for a meeting, okay? And at that point, you have to tell your sponsor, okay, the one who invited you or anyone here in your system, okay, to go with you so they can do the presentation, okay? You just get the people together, get the appointment, and some of us is gonna talk to you, talk to them for you, okay? You don't do that because you don't know it, and maybe you don't even like it. So we do it for you, and you give money in your pocket, okay? So you just read this script, and it's pretty easy to read it, okay? Because you just have to call the people you know, your friend or your family, or you can also use some social or text message or whatever, but give them the same information, okay? It's better if you talk to them because it's closer, okay? But if you don't have any option by doing by WhatsApp or whatever message you use, okay? But do it directly, okay? And you have to tell them, hey, I'm into this new business and I want to read you something about what we do, which is losing weight to people. I know you don't need to lose weight, okay? But you may know someone who wants to lose weight. And I have something perfect for you because, my friend Victor lost 65 pounds in 90 days. I mean, if you didn't lose weight, don't worry, because you are skinny, but you can share the testimonial of someone here that you know, okay? So you get into the conversation and you get into the script, okay? So the important thing is that people you talk to, you read the script, they know what you do. So he's gonna be like someone who may tell others people what you do, okay? It's like when you do something in life, you share it with everyone, so when they need something, they know who to come to, okay? It's better a friend or a family than anybody else, okay? So that's why we do this, okay? And remember the number law?
Yes.
Okay, it has to be like that. If you talk to these 300 people, that list that I'm talking about is what made me make the 2,000, okay? 3 months later, okay? By just reading the scripts, okay? Yes. Are we okay so far? Okay. Now, this is the first step. We're gonna teach you through all the trainings you're gonna show, okay? Other tools, okay? We have Instagram, if you like Facebook, if you like any other like nutrition clubs. There are many, many tools to do that Excel. But you have to learn the basic one in order to understand the others, okay? It's very important, okay? So you cannot skip this one, to talk to the people you know, to read the scripts, so you will realize how the business works, and then you can go into tech, okay? Because remember, this is a business person to person, okay? So the impact that we create is by doing that, okay? Circle of influence, that's how it works, okay? Now, this is how you're going to learn to make your first money, okay? Now, number 2, you get a check once a month, which is called wholesale. It goes from 8% to 25%, okay? I'll give you an example of how it works. Let's say we have Jane here, okay? Jane, we're going to help you to know how to get from 25 to 50%. It's going to take us 30 to 90 days, most. Let's say you are 50%. Now, Jane, do you know someone who would like to make an extra $500 up to $2,000 a month?
Yes.
Do you know someone?
Yeah.
Just give me one.
Simon.
Simon. Let's say Simon gets into the company and like everyone else gets into the 25%. He's starting, okay? Let's say he sells or takes or whatever $100 of product. Just to put a figure, okay? This $100, because he's 25%, he's gonna make $25, okay? But you talk about the business to Simon. You didn't sell anything, but you spent some time to explain to him, okay? Or to bring him here to listen to an HOM, an opportunity meeting, okay? And he decided to sign up. So that's a time that Herbalife pays you for, okay? And that money that will get into your account is the difference between 50% and 25%, which is this 25%. Okay, so he's gonna make $25, you're gonna make $25. Okay, you won't take any money from Simon. This is a separately check that Herbalife gives you for the time you take in order to recruit people.
Okay.
Okay? Now, how do we do this? The basic way is you use the same 300 persons list that you have, and you have another script here, which is a script that says recruiting. So you talk to them and read the script. Okay? So those people you know are gonna know that you also recruit people for the company. Okay? So you just read it. Do the same thing. Don't think, just read. You'll see what happens later. Okay? And you can do two things. You can tell them to come here at the time that we have the HOM, or you can show them the video, that we have a video, okay, of the HOM, if they are far away, and see what happens. Okay? So, but remember, they all have to go into an HOM or Herbalife opportunity meeting, okay, to know how the business is. Okay. Now, let's say that Simon goes up to the 42%. The difference between 50 and 42 is 8%. The great things about this check is that you can have as many Simons as you want. And this is gonna grow every month. Okay? Now, third income, royalties. Royalties are those, that money that most musicians or actors and actresses make. When they die, they still giving money to their children, no, or their children's children, because they inherit all this money to them. Okay, Herbalife works the same thing. Okay, and it pays you royalties up to 5% on 3 levels. What do we do in order to make these royalties, this check every month? We train people. We help people to go to 50%, just like you, Jane. At that point, okay, from all the customers of Simon, all distributors of Simon, Herbalife is going to pay you up to 5% of royalties. But not only of Simon, but all Simon's distributors and all Simon's distributors. Okay, first level, second level, third level. Okay, even if you don't know them, they may be in another city, another country, whatever, you will get paid for it. Okay, because you did a good job training Simon, so he could duplicate the training to them and could help them to go into the 50% too. Okay, so for income, this is another check. Okay, it's called bonus, and it goes from 2, 4, 6, and 7%. But this is to the infinite. Besides this 5%, an extra up to 7%, 3 levels, and after the third level, up to 7% too, but to the infinite. Okay? So this is the whole marketing plan that Herbalife has. Now, this is very important for you to learn 3 things which makes this marketing plan the best, okay, of the industry worldwide. 3 things. One of them, Herbalife will not obligate you, okay, to buy any product every month. Okay, actually, there are some people who get into the company just to get the discount of the product. Okay, because this is not in stores or any pharmacies or whatever. So let's say that you don't make any sales, Jane, but you have Simon. Okay, you get this check, even if you didn't buy anything. Okay, that's one thing very important, unique on us. Okay. Now, second thing, this is not a pyramid scheme. Okay, the law has already spoken about it, that Herbalife has no pyramid scheme, because first of all, it's illegal. But let me tell you some things about this pyramid scheme. In order for you to make this money, okay, you don't have to have like 8 Simons or 12. You don't have to have any amount of people in order to collect these checks. With just 1 people, you have access to the 4 checks. Okay, In other marketing plans in the industry, you need to have some amount of people, and not on Herbalife. Okay, so this is very, very important. And the other thing is all these checks, all this percentage you see here, the company is going to pay them at retail price. Okay, which means Simon sold $100 at retail price. Okay, but he's 50%. So he bought this product at $50 in order to sell it 100. But these checks are not calculated at the discount of Simon or discount of Ed or of those people. It's on the retail. Okay, that's why we make up to 70% more than any other company. Okay, so we also have here a lot of testimonials, okay, in your business binder about how people make money, $10,000 extra or 1,000 with different backgrounds. Okay, so this is how it works. Now I'm gonna tell you how you're gonna get from 25 to 50%. Like that?
Sure.
Okay, that would be your next step. Okay, so this is your first day. So you are using the product. You're going to start having some customers. You're going to go and have some distributors, but you have decisions to make in order to grow faster. Okay, that's why you need to know that your next step would go to get to that 50%. Okay, we call this supervisor level. Okay, in Herbalife we call it supervisor. There are many ways to get into the 50%. Okay, so I'll give you all the ways you can get into the 50%, and you'll choose which one to go for it. Okay.
Sure.
Okay. First thing, why would you want to go into the 50% discount? Why? Well, I'll give you some answers. First of all, for the same effort that it takes to talk to someone about the products, you'll make 25% or 50% for the same time, the same effort. So let's make twice money for the same effort.
That's
okay,
right.
That's one of the reasons. The other reason to get to the 50% is that you will start to go into better trainings in order for you to grow faster. Okay. Also, you are gonna get some prizes that a company gives you, including high quality vacations. Okay, I actually took a cruise through Alaska with Herbalife vacation, and every year we have so many vacations involved, but you must be 50%. Okay. The other thing is that you'll get your royalty checks. Okay, and your wholesale checks. Okay, so you qualify for those checks. So it's great to be 50%, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, now, how do we get to there? Okay, Herbalife, the company says that in order to go to the 50%, you must get 4,000 points. Okay?
Victor, try the other pen. Might be darker. This one is
Darker, like black?
No, you can try. Yeah, because
The red,
this
one?
color is kind of fading.
Okay, let's see. Oh, actually,
Oh, this one's stronger.
okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's
volume
better.
points. Okay, we have these points, which is like a currency. No, like in Mexico it's pesos, United States dollars, in Japan yens.
Yen. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yen.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, yen. Okay, so in Herbalife, in all the world, this product has a point value. Okay, point value. Okay, points. This is like a currency in Herbalife. Now, 4,000 volume points in 1 month. Okay, you have to make 4,000 volume points in 1 month. Okay, 1 month. Okay, what is 1 month? Is whatever you buy between the first of every month to the end of the month. If you get 4,000, you are a supervisor. Okay, so what are, like here in Canada, 4,000 volume points would be like $4,000. Okay, it's pretty much the same. One volume point and $1, pretty much the same. So let's see if I can calculate it right. Okay, let's say, so for you to get into this supervisor level this way, you can always buy the product. Okay, because you want to stock and because you have the money. Okay, if you have the money to invest, you can invest it and buy the 4,000 volume points. Okay, so you pay 4,000. Okay, but you're gonna get around, I don't know, $7,200, something like that, of product. Okay, this is like the retail price. Okay, but you only pay this because you will pay for this at 42%, not at 25. If you make it in one payment, Herbalife will give you 42% off, not 25. And after you finish the 4,000 volume points, you can buy whatever you want at 50%. Okay, so let's say that you buy this 4,000 volume points, this is stock.
Yeah.
Okay, you use your credit card, your savings, but only if you have money. Okay, if you don't have money, maybe you won't do this. Okay, so let's say that you have this product and it takes you, I don't know, 3 months to finish it. Okay, or 1 month or 6 months. It doesn't matter. Whenever you want to buy any product, maybe just one product, okay, you will get 50%. So you don't have to go into the $4,000 investment again. Okay? Okay. Now, you have to do this. You will have which utility? Like 3,200, okay, of utility. See, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is one way to do it. Okay, to go into the 50%. Okay, in 1 month, it has to do it in 1 month. Now, there is another way. You can do it in 2 months, which means that instead of investing 4,000 in 1 month, you invest 2,000. Okay, this month, and it has to be the next month. You invest the other 2,000. Okay, so 2,000 first month and another 2,000 the next month. Okay, the immediate next month.
Right.
But you buy these 2,000 at 42%. You won't buy it at 25. You buy it at 42. Okay, from buy one.
Yeah.
Okay, now there is another way. Herbalife, this is a great one. Herbalife gives you the opportunity of going into the 42% with a minimum invest. Okay, with a minimum, so you can start the business. Okay, it's with 1,000 volume points, which is around $1,000. Okay,
Nice.
it's gonna give you right away a 42% off immediately. If you buy less than that, you're gonna pay it 25%. But if you buy the 1,000 volume points at once, you're gonna get this. Actually, it's called Successful Builder. Okay, that's how it calls it in Herbalife. Okay, for people who does that. And let's say that you start the same month, you have people, and 3 of them buy the 1,000, which we call the smart buy. Okay, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, and 1,000, it's 4,000. You qualify to the 50%.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe they make 500 points here, 300 here, whatever. If all this, it's 4,000, you qualify. Okay, so it's not only what you buy, okay, like this. It's also what your distributors buy. Okay, this is another way to do it. Now, there's another way. So Herbalife says that for one people needs 4,000 volume points to qualify. Okay? Now, let's say you have a distributor and they work together. You add 1,000 more, which would be 5,000 volume points, divided by 2 would be 2,500 each, and both of you go to the 50%.
Together.
Exactly. Now, let's say there is another one down here. 1,000 more would be 6,000 volume points, divided by 3 would be 2,000. If each one goes 2,000, the three of them qualify together. Okay,
Yeah.
and you can go as down as you want, as you can. Okay, I actually have made this like 7 people and put them all up, and it's gonna be less points for each one.
It can be 10 people.
Whatever.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay, it's divided by all of them. So it doesn't come. I mean, when the month goes on, don't worry about it. We'll be in touch so you can with your sponsor. If something comes out of this, okay, we'll teach you how to do it, to finish it. Okay, so don't worry about numbers.
Excellent.
Okay, so there's another way.
Ah.
Okay, the way is okay. Herbalife also tell us that you can become a supervisor if you get these 4,000 volume points, okay, between 3 to 12 months. So you have an entire year to qualify for 50% if you go slow. This works pretty good for customers. You know, those customers who are in the business, who are taking the product, and also the family.
Yes.
So they buy maybe $300-400 every month and things like that. So at the end of the year, or maybe at month 6 or 8, you know, they qualify. And in that point, immediately they get the 50%. Okay, maybe they get it in 3 months, 5 months, 6 months, whatever. You have the entire year. And every month you add all the points you are buying. Okay, so you have up to 12 months to qualify if you go slowly.
Excellent.
I'm sure it's not your case because you are not a customer. Okay, you come here for the business. So you may do as I did. I didn't have any money when I started the business, but I understood this. So I loaned some money to buy my 1,000 volume points. And I started to have distributors, my family, and one cousin of mine wanted to do that business too. So we both buy 1,000, and by the end of the month, we sold the products, and then we invest 1,500, and we did like this, and we both became supervisors.
Oh.
Okay, so this is the great step to take. Okay, if you want to make money pretty fast, have this 42% the beginning. So, but I mean, it's up to you. Okay, now next thing is just to finish with the training. You know, there is a pathway to get into the lifestyle that Herbalife offers to all of us, okay, which is called the President Team. Okay, it's when you make over $10,000 of royalties every month, so you can like retire and you're still getting that money and keep growing. Okay, so in order to get that, Herbalife has created forever a system. Okay, in order for, it's like when you go to school, let's say elementary school, how many years are?
6 years.
6 years. Okay, so when you get into elementary school, you don't think about going into 3rd grade or 4th grade. You just think that you're gonna get into the 6th grade. Okay, because you have to finish elementary. That's the goal. Okay, but some kids, you know, they fail some classes and they have hard times in some classes, but they just finish elementary school, isn't it? Okay, Herbalife is the same. You have to put in your mind that we'll get to the President's Team. Okay, it doesn't matter how long it takes. Some people have come President's Team members in 1 year, in 5 years, in 10 years, in 15 years, in 20 years, in 30 years. It doesn't matter because they did it, okay, because they stay in this pathway that Herbalife provides, okay? And let me tell you what this pathway is, okay? First of all, you must learn how to get 20 customers, okay? And how to keep them. Maybe you lose 2 or 3 every month, but you already know how to work with 20 customers because that's going to give you some money every day, okay? And it's going to help you in order to wait for the checks, because the checks takes a little bit more. You know, when you sign up people and they train and they start doing what you do, okay, it takes more time. But you have to do like 20 customers and learn how to do 20 customers, okay, and keep them. So you will have this extra money, $2,000 a month. Okay, so this is the first thing. And now these are the steps of the system. First of all, we have a tool which is called Herbalife Opportunity Meeting. Okay, that's the tool we use to recruit people. In every part of the world, we have a system, like an office, where we have like Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Tuesday, Thursdays, and Saturdays, these HOMs. Or in other days, it doesn't matter. But we frequently have these in order to bring people, and some people who already know how to explain the business will do it for you. For an example, maybe you don't want to explain to some people about the business, but you want to get distributors in your organization. So next Tuesday, for example, next day, you can bring them here, okay, at the time that we have the meeting here, and we'll talk to them for you, and you will sign up the people, okay? So everywhere in the world we have HOMs all times. Or maybe in the future you can put your HOM, and for you to put an HOM for yourself, you can do it like for doing you can do it with a video first. And once you learn how to do it, you just leave off the video and you do it yourself. Okay? So don't worry. The thing that you must know is that you have to do HOMs all times. Okay? Without HOMs, it's not you won't be able to recruit anyone.
Grow the business.
Yes, exactly. So HOMs, okay? Now, the next thing, after an HOM, we go to a basic training, which is called Quick Start, okay? That you already have, okay? We are at the end of the Quick Start, okay? So you know how to get customers now, and you know how to make some distributors. You know what to do. So once you do this, you come to the Quick Start, okay? You take the Quick Start, and the people that you sign, you make them take the Quick Start so they can start doing the business. So, and the third one we call University of Success. Okay? This is a training. These are 8 classes. It lasts like a month. Okay? Twice a week, 2 hours. But this is for people who are very committed. Okay? They want to do this business and grow faster. Okay? So you can join to these trainings too. Okay? Number 4, STS or corporative training. Okay? Those trainings are almost every 3 months or 4 months, and the company tell us to go to these trainings. Okay? It's 1 day, 2 days, sometimes 3 days. Okay? Like extravaganzas, like leadership weekends and stuff like that. These are great trainings, okay? You can miss them because you will see the big picture, okay? Those pictures that you see in your IBPs, you'll see it live, okay? You'll get into these trainings with 3, 5, 10,000 people, okay? And you want to see the big picture. So don't miss that, okay? So you do this over and over and over and over, and you'll get to the president's team because you're gonna get all what you need in this process. It's like the school for the presidency. Okay? So do it over and over, but bring people. Okay? You took this like I did the first time alone. And then I did this sometimes alone, sometimes you already have people to bring, okay? And then you start having people. You know this, and teach them what you do.
Yes.
Okay? So you don't miss that, and you'll make it pretty fast to the president's team. That's why, in order to be successful in the company, I'm going to give you the 3 steps. You don't have to miss this, okay? Use the products. No matter what product you use, you may be using just one product. Use it for you to have the result, okay? If you think you are not having the result you want with this single product, take twice product. The same product, but twice, so you can feel it, okay? Number 2, okay, is training. As many times as you can. And number 3, follow instruction. I mean, what you learn, you do. Okay,
Yes.
because if you learn things but you don't do things, okay, you're gonna, you won't move on. It's like going to school and not do homework, okay,
Yes.
or not answer. It's the same thing, okay. So well, I had a great time with you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and you can share it to your organization. Okay.
Yeah.
See
Thank
ya.
you, Victor.